Greetings and salutations, Geo Nerds. This video is about pink lakes. We've got quite a few of them in Australia, and there's something happening around Brisbane just now that might make this even more interesting. So, pink lakes coming right up. Hang in there. Let's rock.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Well, folks, we're just leaving Brisbane in the usual way, up to 300 kilometres, doing something else the space station can't do, 90-degree turn. We're going to head over Australia. There's the Great Australian Bight going past there because we're heading down near Esperance to a beautiful little island offshore. And this is a pink lake right there. It's called Lake Hillier. That's in Middle Island. The next one we're going to go to is called Hutt Lagoon, and it's up near Port Gregory. It's also in Western Australia. I'm choosing these because they're always pink. Pinker sometimes, but they're always pink. All right, there's Lake Hutt Lagoon. And we'll have some more pictures of that in a minute. We're going to now head back right across Australia, zooming faster than anything you can imagine. I don't even want to work it out. We're going to go back to Brisbane, where we left from, because there's something happening there we've got to get a handle on. Here we are, zooming down. There's the Aguilar Ranges there and the little Taylor Range, the CBD coming in. Slow down a bit, we don't have activity windows. Down we go towards the airport, towards Nudgee, of course, which we've been to many times. There's the dump there, the refuse collection plant, and this is where it's gone pink. I don't know if it caught a dose of the Barbies or not, I don't know, but let's have a look at some images of it, because this is where it's all happening. Well, folks, here we have a nice aerial photograph of Lake Hillier in Western Australia, in Middle Island. And as you can see, this is the real bubblegum purple, this guy. It really is. And a few of these lakes are very much like this. We'll swip up to Hutt Lagoon, which is up in Port Gregory. Aerial shot of it there. It's also got commercial salt works in it, so it isn't. They don't let those go pink because, you know, pink salt, that could sell. And it does. A little bit more about that later. And but this thing can go really pink when the temperature and the salinity is just right. There's a guy kite surfing on that there, which is just a macabre. You would think this has been artificially coloured. It has not. Now, any body of water can do this. This is Lake Eyre, Lower Lake Eyre. Salinity's right, temperature's right. Why is it pink? Well, there's an algae in it. We'll have a little bit more closer look at that algae in a few seconds, but the algae grows and it produces a chemical. That is, of course, not pink. It's actually orange-red, but it looks pink with the salt. So, and it's called beta-carotene, and we'll have a look at that as well. Look at these people. That's just an amazing shot. That's macabre. Could be Mars or somewhere. That's also a lake in South Australia. Its name escapes me. This is an aerial shot of that Hutt Lagoon when it's in full pink. My God, that's so pink. Just so pink. Now, if this algae's around and the temperatures and conditions are right, Western Australia in particular, in the wheat belt over there, or nowadays the canola belt, can have quite a few of these lakes. So if there's salinity's right, temperature's right, everything's right, it can happen. But it doesn't just happen in Western Australia or South Australia. It can happen in the city, as you will find out. But even in Melbourne, the Westgate Bridge has a lake called the Westgate Lake, and it turned pink a few times. It just can. Algae doesn't care where it is. Temperature, salinity, away it goes. So, what's the bacteria? Well, it's called Dunalina solana. Solana referring to salt. This is the little fella here. This is when it's producing green stuff. But when it gets a mind to, it can start to produce red stuff. And it'll look like this. This is beta-carotene. Now, beta-carotene is a carotene, and carotenes are pretty much any hydrocarbon, unsaturated hydrocarbon that's got C40, 40 carbons, and a number of hydrogens. That's a carotene. Well, beta-carotene has got 40 hydrogens, and 56 carbons. So it's a pretty big molecule. And this is what it looks like when we synthesize it, which we do. It's a food colouring, it's a colouring for everything. It's also a precursor to vitamin A. Now, if you eat a lot of this stuff, and you're a white bird, and you're eating creatures that have also eaten a lot of this, crustacean, little shrimp, and also consuming the algae, then when you first get born as a flamenco, you are a white bird. There's a baby flamenco, pretty cute. But if you keep eating beta-carotene, this is what you turn into. And that's because they've been consuming this algae and consuming little crustacea that eat this algae. Not completely sure this is naturally coloured. It's just too good a picture. I could not put it up. But yeah, they're amazing creatures. I've seen them white and I've seen them pink. If other things eat beta-carotene, they get nice orange flesh. This is wild-caught salmon, but I've caught trout that look like this as well if they're eating the right stuff. Also, this is halite. That's the fancy geology word for salt. Crystallised salt. It's pink. It's got a bit of beta-carotene in it, a bit of vitamin A. It won't hurt you. Probably good for you, actually. So why am I talking about this? Well, Brisbane, right now, down at Nudgee. This is what the mangroves look like. Strawberry milkshake. Yummy, yummy. Not really. Very salty, nasty stuff. So it's just hit the right thing for this algae to go nuts, and it has. And it's produced a crap load of beta-carotene, and it's in the water. And I'm making this at the end of 2023. I don't think it'll be around very long, so, you know, if you want to have a look at it, have a look at it. There's some photographs here. You don't need to go down and trample over the place. Anyway, that is basically what causes the pink lakes. Well, there you go, folks. Pink lakes. Pink lakes. There's pink lakes all around the world. All around the world. Smash that like button if you like this content. It really does help. And I do appreciate all your new subscribers. That just came up in the news today. I thought, man, I know about that. Let's do something. Keep rocking. T-Rock's out.